What do Darth Vader, a dragon, another dragon, and a horde of forest creatures all have in common? They're all in our next game of Commander, featuring boy emo Anakin Skywalker, being piloted by Josh. If you remember our last game with Anakin, I believe most of the comments simply put it by rearranging the letters of the shorthand version of Post Office. Next in turn order, I'm playing Prossh. Next, Rob is playing his beloved Niv-Mizzet the Firemind deck. His deck likes extra turns, but who doesn't? Lastly, we have Brian playing his Horde of Notions deck, which is a different build than the previous Horde of Notions gameplays you've seen from us. Josh is providing us with his sweet Utility Life counter app in the middle of the screen, which everyone loves. I start the game with Draga Tree Speaker, hoping to level it up to level 2 next turn. Josh the damage from some sweet Sackland altar, which I don't even know what it is, to cast a 1-mana Eldrazi, who I don't even know what it is. I attack Brian for 1 since I can't level my guy up this turn, then drop a turn 2 birds and scry a card away with Temple of the Malice. Ancient Tomb, 2 damage, and Basalt Monolith from Rob, who then plays some face down creature none of us know. Josh goes to attack Brian, but Brian makes a huge deal about being attacked twice, so then Josh attacks me instead. I'm gonna have to put this whole exchange at the end of the video if you want to see it. On my turn, I bolt myself with lands, cast Skull Clamp, equip it to my Tree Speaker, level up Tree Speaker, not in that order, and then attack Josh for 2. Rob plays a land and just passes. Shaman of Forgotten Ways from Brian. Temple of Eldrazi from Josh. Oh right, those guys. Alright, this guy from me. Rob morphs his Apheto Alchemist at my end step and uses it to untap his Basalt Monolith. Then Rob plays his first ETS of the game with Awakened Part the Water Veil, making his Ancient Tomb an Ancient Guy, and then attacks me with it for 6. He then plays nothing on his next turn, surprisingly. Brian takes 2 damage from Hollowed Fountain untapped, and then plays Pernicious Deed and blows it up for 1. We each lose something. Josh draws a card, and I draw 2 cards when the Tree Speaker dies. He then attacks Rob for 2. On Josh's turn, he loses 2 life from an Ancient Tomb of his own and casts Solemn Simulacrum. I cast Genesis. They each lose 2 life from Perforos. Rob casts Fact or Fiction, losing a life from Cephalid Coliseum. He takes the 3 card pile. On his turn, he then casts Monetary Siege, choosing cons so he can loot during his draw step. Another 2 damage to Brian on his turn from Shocklands, followed by Horde of Notions. Seeing he's starting to get out of hand, Brian attacks Rob with the Elemental for 5 commander damage. Josh takes more tomb damage on his turn and casts Eldrazi Devastator. I devastate a bit of my own on my turn when I cast Prossh, which Rob Force of Wills, but I guess he forgot that I still get the Kobolds because I did cast it, which deals the team 12 damage from Perforos, God of Punching People's Buttholes. Niv-Mizzet comes to join the battle on Rob's turn. Omnath, Locus of Rage from Brian. Brian then plays a bounce land, ensuring a landfall trigger for this turn and next. He gets a 5/5 green and red elemental. Not sure how Josh does it, but on his turn he plays Eye of Ugin, yet a flipping again. He then casts Kozilek, Butcher of Truths, drawing 4 cards and taking 2 damage yet again from Ancient Tomb. So we're all sort of getting out of control at this point, some of us more than others. On my turn, I play Kessig Wolfrun because it is sweet, and then cast Vicious Shadows, but I have no sack outlet. In response, and with Threshold, Rob sacks Cephalid Coliseum to draw 3 cards, and using Niv-Mizzet's ability to shoot 3 of the kobolds now so they won't die later and trigger the Vicious Shadows. They look like goblins, but they're actually kobolds. Seeing that he's about to potentially win the game, I send Genesis at Rob for 4 damage. On his turn, Rob flashes in Ophidian's Eye during his upkeep, and then goes on to draw 70 cards and kill us all. So that was fun. You guys asked for a new game of Commander, and you got it, with Niv-Mizzet combo winning again. People were pretty scared of me coming out of the gate quickly, even though I wasn't able to even level up my Jaga Tree Speaker right away. But Perforos with Prossh is pretty scary. Both Josh's and Brian's boards were starting to become scary, but they didn't have too many ways to interact with either Rob's board or my board. The thing about Rob's Niv-Mizzet is that he can pretty much win out of nowhere, as you saw here. He's one of the decks that the other players have to kill right away so they can start the game. Well, that's it for now. Let us know how we did, and if you want to check out more games of Niv-Mizzet or Horde of Notions, you can do so here. Thanks for watching, and remember to always go your clone way. Alright.
Take one.
What the fuck?
Fine, just to take one.
There we go.
He's just gonna block with his bird.
So all I have to do is say what the F and you want to attack me?
What the
Nice.
fuck? There,
that
everyone.
looks better.
There,
That looks
everyone's
better.
at like 39. Or 30 games. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I missed that word.